Ida in the Class 2A, Prescott-Salem in 3A. You got Elkins and Dardanelle in the Class 4A, Prairie Grove and Farmington in 5A, Marion and Harding Academy in 6A, and of course Conway versus Bentonville in the Class 7A. Really all top 5 matchups from each classification. But now I want to look at the Hatcher Agency big game of the week. Man, this is a big one. I have seen it all over my Twitter feed, my X feed, whatever you want to call it. But man, this is a big one right here. It has to be Shiloh Christian versus Little Rock Christian. You got a 6A team and a 7A team. They've both bumped up in classifications throughout the years, but two really, really great football teams. Man, they got quarterbacks that can really chunk the ball down the field. They got running backs. They got Power 5 offered offensive linemen. Great coaches on both sides of the ball. But man, that is going to be a great, great game there in Springdale, Arkansas. Having played in that game before with Shiloh Christian, my old co-host of this show, Kendall Givens, used to play for Little Rock Christian, and man, we used to always just love watching this game. It was a great game every year. I know Kendall was there at Little Rock Christian right there. So I got buddies on both sides of the ball. Should be a great football game. But that is going to be our Hatcher Agency big game of the week, and that'll do it for this week's edition of the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day show. We invite you to join us on this station tonight from 10 o'clock to midnight as Rex Nelson and Richard Atkinson bring you the Simmons Bake Scoreboard Show. Enjoy your night of football, and we'll talk to you again this week.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider football on Nettleton Television and on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Here's the voice of the Raiders, Jacob Lenderman.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to the First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. As the little intro cue just said, my name's Jacob Linderman. I'm joined up here with Hunter Tolbert. Hunter, how are you doing on this fine Friday evening?
It's been a wonderful Friday. I'm ready to get this game started.
Yes, sir, and we're back at Raiders Stadium, sitting high in the sky in the press box of the NEA Baptist broadcast position, our NEA Baptist broadcast position at Raider Field. It's NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century. We're so glad to bring you the action tonight, hoping we go a full 4 quarters. And last week was a heck of a game by the Raiders. Nettleton beat Truman 34-14 for the home opener and season opener. Xavier Harrell was the main man toting the rock. He toted it for 134 yards and 3 touchdowns, all in the first half. And heck of a game. What would you think about his play last week, Hunter?
For sure. An absolute power force here at Nettleton. You know, he gets us those yards day in and day out, and we're glad to have him here.
Sure is. He works hard. He can find the hole, bounce it out, and does a lot of things great here for Nettleton. And heck of a game also by Marcus Jefferson, 66-yard touchdown pass to Jordan Simmons. But the talk of the week is the lack of starters. Nettleton has 13 out this week due to extracurricular activities during the third quarter of last week. So I hope those players do get a return next week, and that'll be against Blytheville at Blytheville. But Nettleton has a little bit of a toll on them when it comes to depth, bringing out some younger guys, bringing out some new faces, and some people's first starts on the Friday Night Lights. Tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a quick 4-minute break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the team and how it's going to be looking differently this game. Back here in 4 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. You're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Welcome back to Nettleton Raider football. You're tuning in to our First National Bank pregame show, where pregame coverage is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Jacob Linderman here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position, joined with Hunter Tolbert here at Raider Field. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. Glad you're joining in on this really cool Friday night. Weather's not too bad, and we're going to talk a little about my interview with Coach Wilson this week. He asked not to have it on the air due to talking about the suspensions, but we'll talk a little bit about the other parts of the interview. Coach Wilson said on the game plan side of this week that keeping it simple is going to be the way to go. Nettleton is facing off against Beebe, a defensive unit, only letting up 6 in their first game. While their offense did look a little struggly, they only scored 3. So Beebe had what I like to call a baseball score. 6-3 was the score on it, and very low scoring affair. Both defenses look good for both Valonia and Beebe, but Beebe is the team we play tonight. Nettleton has a big man running the ball. Xavier Harrell is a unit down low. He stands probably about 5'7", 175, and that's all pure muscle. He's quite the athletic beast in the backfield, and he said a lot of plays will be getting it to Xavier, letting him break tackles and get in the open field. Marcus Jefferson probably will see a little bit of the running game as well tonight, as both of those will return here. And Jefferson had a great long ball last week. We saw him use it only once. However, it was an excellent pass, 66-yard completion to Jordan Simmons. Raiders without 7 of their offensive starters and 1 defensive starter, so playing a little bit from behind, so they get the chance to let these young guys hit the field and try to learn something new. We are about 19 minutes away from kickoff here. Raiders are looking really good coming in. They finish up their warm-ups, field's empty, fans piling into Raider Field here at Jonesboro, Arkansas. The Beebe Badgers made the trip up, and they are excited to play. Both teams look really good this season. Beebe happened to start off 0-1. Last season, these two teams played, and it was a 1-score match with Beebe winning, and Nettleton just couldn't get it going in the fourth quarter to try to tie things up. If you're just now tuning in, we're in our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Jacob Linderman and Hunter Tolbert up here in our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. We're going to talk a little bit about how the last game went for the Raiders and how the Raiders scored. The Raiders gave up 6 early in the game, first 3 minutes of it, and Truman was on the board first. However, Nettleton answered right back. Harrell had a 6-yard run, and then off a forced fumble, Harrell one play, 25-yard touchdown for the Raiders, and then Harlow was picked off by Kylan Hendricks. Hendricks took it to the crib, a little house call, about a 30-yard pick six right there, and outstanding play for Mr. Kylan Hendricks. In the second quarter, it was a 9-yard touchdown this time from Xavier Harrell, put the Raiders up 26-6, and then coming out of the half, Nettleton strikes first and strikes within 9 seconds. It was Marcus Jefferson, 66 yards over the top of the field to hit up Jordan Simmons, and then before the game was ended, Truman did score again on a 65-yard rules for touchdown, and both teams are coming into week 1, the true week 1. Last week was week 0. If you didn't know we had a week 0 in high school football, yes we do. And week 0 had the big extracurricular activity event, and so Nettleton is down 13, Truman's down 6. However, coach made some other decisions at Truman, and they're playing with 15 tonight. So both have low players, and both are going to be hurting after last week. Nettleton is looking really good. I mean, 133 yards for Xavier Harrell just last Friday, and he'll probably be the main man, as Coach Wilson talked to me about it in our interview. We're still about 16 minutes away from kickoff, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another about 4-minute break, then we're going to go over starters. This is our First National Bank pregame show of Nettleton Raider football. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Back here in 4 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
At Glen Sane, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Yay! Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, where they put you first always. Jacob Linderman, Hunter Tolbert up here, and we are excited to bring you the action. We're sitting in their NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. We're going to go over starting lineups for the Nettleton Raiders. Beebe didn't want to give me all their starting lineups, just told me a couple of key players to watch out for. Well, let's go ahead and get these starting lineups out of the way. Starting at left tackle, number 62 is James Harold IV. Starting at left guard, number 63, that's Dustin Batten. Sticking at senior, number 65, that's Sir Jonathan Freeman. At right guard, number 61, Ahmed Hurston. And at right tackle, number 64, Jahavid Brownlee. Still at quarterback is number 15, Marcus Jefferson. At running back is Xavier Harrell. For the wide receivers, tonight they will be starting number 13, Christian McDaniel, number 10, Paul Sisk, and number 4, Kylan Hendricks. Hendricks playing both sides of the ball. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second when we get to his defense position. And tied in tonight is number 17, Tyler Cole. On the defensive side of the ball, playing defensive end is Keyshawn got moved to nose guard. Forgot to flip that around on my last week's starters. Keyshawn moved to nose guard, starting at defensive end, number 35, Javion Hill. Defensive end, number 61, Ahmed Hurston. Starting at linebacker, number 18, Darius McCuston. Linebacker, number 24, Damon Coleman. Linebacker, number 8 is Cam Phillips. And linebacker, number 7, Xavier Johnson. That's the linebacker core for this Raider team. All those returning for this Raider team, and they're all really good ball players. For the corners, number 4, Kylan Hendricks, playing both sides of the ball. As I said, when we went over the offensive side, and he's one of the few guys I think would do a really good job playing both sides of the ball. Kylan Hendricks caught a pick 6 last week. I believe that's what I have wrote down. And yes, Hendricks was the one who made the pick 6, and he's a heck of a ball player. Number 3, also at corner, is Desmond Copeland. Number 5, strong safety, Torrance Spinks. Number 23, that's at the free safety position, is Donovan Mitchell. That's this Raiders starting lineup tonight. They are 1-0 on the season, coming off a 7-4 year and a 5-2 conference play. Lost to Beebe just last year with a pretty much very different starting lineup. And the Raiders are looking really good this season. Went up 20 early against Truman and have a lot to show here tonight in a full game. So what we're going to do, let's take another quick break, and then we'll roll right into kickoff and the rest of the First National Bank pregame show, just because they're about to start the national anthem. Let's do a 5-minute break. Back here in 5 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
See the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years. Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Pac Mail Super Center is your Yes We Do That store. Pac Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pac Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac Mail we can do all that and more.
Pac Mail Super Center, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac Mail.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Raider football here on 101.3 Bob FM and Nettleton at Raider Athletics. That is the new YouTube channel for Nettleton football and all of Nettleton sports. Captains are out on the field trying to get the names and numbers of all these guys, starting with Beebe. Looks like they have number 30, Cameron Johnson out there. Number 19, that is Ty McCormick. And the other one's number 50, that is DJ Eckert. For the Raiders, their captains are Xavier Harrell, number 8, Cam Phillips, number 50 is Keyshawn Washington, number 61 is Ahmed Hurston. Captains are out on the field. You know, the toss in the air. Looks like Beebe was the one who caught it. And let's see who won the toss. Referee looks like he's talking, showing everybody the coin.
Looking for some confirmation right here.
Looks like Beebe, the coin has yet to be tossed. Looks like I got a little ahead of myself. And they are talking it over, letting know heads, tails, getting all the information out that they need. Coin has been flipped. Looks like Nettleton has won the toss. And they're asking Beebe which way they want to receive. So Nettleton wins the toss. They have deferred. And they will defer receiving till the second half. They're switching sides, showing which way teams are defending. Nettleton is going left to right on your radio dial. Beebe right to left. Nettleton wearing their gold uniforms today. The Vegas gold with the black pants, gold hats. And Beebe rocking the white on reds with the red helmets. Both teams running back to their. Nettleton has the blow up out. Beebe has a little sun. Looks like they're going to run through. Both teams getting ready. Enter Sandman on. Seems like a Virginia Tech football game. Remind you of the starters right now. Left guard number 63, Dustin Batten. Left tackle number 62, James Harold IV. Center number 65, Sir Jonathan Freeman. Right guard number 61, Ahmed Hurston. Oh my goodness. I'm choking up on my words up here. Right tackle number 64, Javid Brownlee. Good Lord. My apologies to the Raider fans listening. Struggling on my words today. Quarterback number 15, Marcus Jefferson. Running back number 9, Xavier Harrell. Receivers number 13, Christian McDaniel. Number 10, Paul Sisk. Number 4, Kylan Hendricks. And at tight end is Tyler Cole. For defense, starting at defensive end is number 35, Javion Hill. Nose guard is Keyshawn Washington. Defensive end, 61, Abed Hurston. Linebacker number 18, Darius McCuston. Linebacker number 24, it's Damon Coleman. Linebacker number 7, Xavier Johnson. Linebacker number 8 is Cam Phillips. Corner number 4, Kylan Hendricks. Corner number 3 is Desmond Copeland. Strong safety number 5, Torrance Spinks. And free safety number 23, Donovan Mitchell. Kicker today is number 40, Drew Gossett. So both teams out on the field, 12 minutes set on the clock, and Nettleton getting ready to tee this thing off and kick it off. Thanks for joining us on our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame coverage is always brought to you by First National Bank, and that's where they put you first always. Back deep to receive for Beebe. Looks like trying to get that young man's number, kind of turned at an awkward angle. Number 30, it's Cameron Johnson, and on the right side is number 2, DeMarco Moore. Both play receiver for this Beebe Badger team. Nettleton, final huddle here, and here comes Drew Gossett and his kickoff team. Nettleton looking for a big 2-0 start here tonight, and it's going to be a fun one against Beebe.
Ready to get this game underway, Jacob?
Yes, sir. It's going to be a good one. Gossett had to throw the ball back to the sideline. Looks like they had to switch it out. Unsure what was the issue with that one. But both teams are getting ready to go. Number 40, Drew Gossett. They're waving people on and off. Looks like they're
maybe a little bit of gear malfunction right here.
I think that's what it is. Christian McDaniel had to come to the sideline. Looks like his knee pads weren't covered his knees. Referees tend to crack down on that here in the early part of the season, laxing up a little bit near the later end. Gossett bringing the action here, and here he comes. Kicks that one, goes about down to, and it goes over the head and off the hand. That's going to call it a dead ball, and that's a touchback. Drew Gossett with his first touchback of the year. That's an exciting one. 11:58 on the clock.
Great way to get that game going.
Sure is. Beebe will take over at their own 25-yard line. One went out of the back of the end zone. Beebe setting up the offense, a very run-heavy team, and their running back is number 0, Curtis Goodrich. Quarterback for them, number 19, Ty McCormick. And this is a very solid backfield. Both are able to move a little bit and run the football. Beebe coming to the line of scrimmage. They're going to open it up with a empty backfield. 3 out left, tight end as well, then 2 in out right. Number 2 comes in motion, switches sides, and quarterback's going to keep it himself. That's McCormick. McCormick gets the first down and some. Finally brought it down by Damon Coleman. Looks like that's about a 13-yard carry. That's good enough for a BB first down. Excuse me.
Was a great run right there by the BB's offense.
Sure was. They said that's Hayden Bates. I thought McCormick. Yeah, I thought McCormick was the quarterback. And number 2, that is DeMarco Moore, snuffed out in the backfield by number 7, Cam Phillips. PA guy messed up the name. That is McCormick back there. My apologies for writing you out, Coach Ragsdale. Second down and 15 after the TFL by number 7, Xavier Johnson. And heck of a play right there by the Raiders. When you say that?
It was a great play right there.
Number 19, McCormick in the gun. All 4 receivers out right, and they hand it off to number 0.
Right down the middle. Oh, he's going to keep going.
He's got a hole.
Wow.
He is finally brought down about they're going to give it to the 30-yard line, and heck of a run. He got about 40 yards there on the carry. He's at the 30, makes it all the way other 30. And heck of a run right there by Curtis Goodrich. They spot him at the Raider 31, 10:55, and clock is ticking here in the first. Number 19, McCormick in the gun with number 9, Madden Harbin on his right side. They load up the right side yet again. They're going to give it to Harbin. Harbin up the middle, and he's stopped after about a gain of, give it about 6. Makes it 2nd down and 4. Wrapped up there by a plethora of Raiders. 10:27 and ticking here after the run. McCormick coming into the huddle, getting the play together. The formation is going to be 3 outright, tied in on the left side with Harbin's in the backfield on his right hip. McCormick gets the snap. They run a counter, and Harbin has some grass and finally gets taken down, but not before the first down. About another 6-yard carry right there.
Looks like they are choosing the run game right here. It's working out for them. They're getting some yardage every play.
Very run-heavy team. Beebe still looking for their first touchdown of the year. And Nettleton.
You know, they're thirsty for it. You can tell.
Nettleton playing some solid defense, just letting up some big plays early. 9:50 and ticking here in the first after the ball is spotted. McCormick gets the snap, and he goes right back to Goodrich, and Goodrich has the hole. And Goodrich finally gets tripped up about the 6-yard line, and it's 1st and goal for the Badgers.
Brought down by number 7, Xavier Johnson.
Beebe has it at the 6, and good tackle there by Johnson for the Raiders, and heck of a play right there by Goodrich. These Beebe Badgers can run the football.
They sure can.
McCormick breaks the snap for the Badgers, has Goodrich on his left side this time. All receivers and tight ends on the left side of the ball, and they give it to Goodrich up the middle, tripped up at the 1, just short of the goal line. 9:20 on the clock, 2nd down and goal from the 1, and Beebe getting the play in, and McCormick comes back to the huddle. A very odd way to do it. Most plays have signals they give out to the quarterback, and the quarterback relays it to the team. Beebe goes to the sideline to get the play. It's McCormick in the backfield. Receivers out right and left, tight end on the left side. Receiver in motion, and McCormick's going to keep it himself, and not before he gets wrapped up and loses yards there, and play is going to stop. Looks like he lost about 6 there. He's brought down to the 7-yard line, and the Raiders, big stop right there when they needed it. 3rd and goal, and Beebe's going to bring in some subs. McCormick gets the play. Mo Bamba on the speakers, and McCormick's now relaying the play in the huddle. 8:18 here in the first remains. It's Goodrich on the right side. 2 receivers out, tied in on both sides of the line. They give it up the middle to Goodrich, and he is snuffed immediately. Met first by number 61, Ahmed Hurston. What a play right there. The Raiders get it where they need it.
I've got to say, Jacob, we're starting this run game that they're leading. You know, we're getting an idea of what this game's going to be.
And it's Truman did the same thing. They ran the ball very well down the field last game, and Raiders switching from the I formation on defense to now more of a shotgun look, and Beebe's going to have to kick for 3 here. The kick from number 15 and no good, and Raiders will take over right there after a big stop. Andy Rodriguez is the Beebe kicker. Didn't have enough oomph on that one, if I was to say myself.
Took a little bit to get this defense going, but once they got going, you know, they were on fire.
They sure were. I mean, not too much to complain about as a coach. I mean, they get a good stop there, too. The 3rd down stop, the 4th down stop. I mean, that's the first time they were in 3rd and 4th down the entire drive.
They got the job done.
They sure did. Raiders take over. Jefferson in an empty backfield. He got 2 out left, 2 tight ends. Xavier Harrell. We got 2 out on this right side. They bring in another receiver. Harrell comes into the backfield off the motion, and snap goes to Harrell. Harrell spins around, and he is met in the backfield for a loss about 3 yards, makes it 2nd and 13. 7:20 remains here in the first and ticking after the 3-yard loss for the Raiders. Spoke to Coach Wilson. He said the O-line is first times in the Friday Night Lights. Jefferson in the gun. He's going to go touch pass this time to Hendricks, and it is snuffed in the backfield as well. Makes it 3rd down and about a country mile. It looks like 18. 3rd down and 18 after another loss of 4. 6:47 remaining here in the first quarter. And Nettleton in a bit of a hole. Marcus Jefferson brings tight end in motion, and he's going to swing pass out to Harrell. Harrell's wrapped up immediately, and that is a 4th down right there. 4th down and looks to be about 20. They're going to say no gain on the play. It makes it 4th down and 18 still. 6:15 remains here in the first quarter. Number 17, Tyler Cole, getting ready to punt in his own end zone. Not a place you really want your punter to be at. Bring a player in motion. The snap goes through, and Cole kicks one short. It's caught early by number 7 of Beebe, and he'll score it right there. Number 7, Joseph Miller, first touchdown of the game off of a short punt. Call it blocked. And Beebe scores with 5 was right. 5:51 remaining here in the first. That's Miller off the block punt, and here comes the Beebe. Looks like
it wasn't a touchdown, Jacob.
Oh, they're going to call him short. Say he stepped out of bounds early. So Beebe is going to bring out their offense here.
I thought that was touchdown right there.
I did too, and referees are requesting some time added on the clock. They say he stepped out a little bit earlier than that. My apologies for getting any Beebe fans listening some excitement. That's on me. I didn't realize that was not a touchdown. I thought it was. Thought he cleared the goal line, but they're going to say he stepped out beforehand.
I will say that was TC's first punt of the season.
Yes, Tyler Cole, not the normal punter. However, Beebe going to go McCormick up the middle. McCormick met in the backfield, and he gets about no gain. They're going to say no gain there. 2nd down and 3. Xavier Johnson wraps him up right there.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4.
2nd down and 4 with goal to go. 5:32 remaining here in the first quarter. McCormick running back to the huddle for the Badgers. Getting ready to try to punch this thing in from the 4. A load up the left side. All the skill position, other running back on that side. They hand it off to Goodrich this time. He finds a hole, and he's going to be brought up short yet again. The pile is no longer moving, and it's going to make it 3rd down and looks like 2. 4:55 remaining here in the first. 3rd down and 2 with goal to go, and it's a second time in the red zone. They have a big 3rd down opportunity. McCormick brings receiver in motion, and they go right back up to Goodrich, and Goodrich fighting for 2 again, and they're going to say he crossed the path, and it's going to be a Beebe touchdown. 4:29 remaining here in the first quarter, and Goodrich scores first for the Badgers, and he's a heck of a player for this Beebe team. Had a really big breakout run early, and Goodrich is the scoring player. Looks like they're running the old swing and gate play, and we got a timeout on the field. Timeout Nettleton. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take this timeout with them. 4:29 remains here in the first quarter. 6-0. Beebe up by 6. Back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
help. Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Raider football here, and Rodriguez's kick is good. And Beebe goes up 0-7 here against your Nettleton Raiders. 4:29 remains here in the first quarter. And Nettleton down early here in the first, but they were down earlier against Truman, and they managed to win that game by 20 points. So still a whole lot of action left to be played. Don't count the Raiders out for sure.
I've got to say, it does take a little bit for those Raiders to get going. And once we get going, you can't stop them.
That is true. They scored 3 times in the first quarter last week, all within about, real quick within each other. 2 by Harrell, within a minute apiece. So, Raiders can get going. They get going quick, and once they get going, get that fire lit underneath them, and they're a hard team to beat.
They are.
Also down a couple players from last week's extracurricular activities, so that's another reason this might be a slow start. Players getting used to new positions.
Yeah, for sure. The pregame jitters, as some people would say.
Number 15, Rodriguez, set to kick off here. Kind of looks like he's lining up for an onside kick, maybe a short squibber. Hello, short sky kick, and Tyler Cole is the receiver on it. Cole also the punter, tied in, and he'll get it about at the 36-yard line.
He does it all. Really talented.
Real utility guy. Raiders on their own 36-yard line bring out the offense. Jefferson in the backfield with Xavier Harrell on his right-hand side. Got 1 receiver out left, tied in out left, and 2 receivers on the right. Jefferson brings Hendricks in motion. They're going to hand it off to Harrell. Harrell spinning, juking, jiving, and he'll get about 3 yards on the carry there. It makes it 2nd down and 7. 4:15 remaining here in the third quarter. And Raiders looking like that's their first forward progress of the night. That's a really good look for the Raiders. Jefferson goes empty out here, brings Harrell in motion, gets set on the left-hand side of Jefferson. Jefferson gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself, coming up the right side, and he's tackled pretty quickly. But not after he got an extra yard above the line of scrimmage. Makes it 3rd down and 5 here for Nettleton. 3:39 and ticking here in the first. Jefferson back to an empty set, trying to throw off the Badgers is Clint Wilson and the offensive coordinator. Jefferson dropping back to pass. Looks like he's going to tuck it, and he'll get hit out of bounds about after 2 yards there. And Jefferson did his best trying to keep that play alive after Beebe got a couple guys through the O-line. Nettleton going to bring back the punt crew out, and Tyler Cole gets a second chance at punting the football.
Got to say, it was a little nerve-wracking, having our punter all the way in our own end zone, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better for him right here.
Cole has enough separation this time, so can take a little bit more of a walk up. They bring a man in motion. Snap is on its way, hits Cole in his hands, and that one is a lot better. Takes a bounce, bad bounce for Beebe, and that one could still be loose. No, Beebe is going to be the man underneath. That's number 30, Cameron Johnson, and Beebe's going to take over at their own, looks like 26-yard line. 2:35 remaining here in the first. It's 7-0, Beebe with the lead. Beebe had a very good second drive. Raiders stuffed them out in the red zone in their first drive down. However, they got back in the second one and scored on a 2-yard run from Goodrich with 4:29 remaining. An extra point was good. 2:36 and not counting yet. Clock hasn't started. We'll have to wait for the first play. They go snap handoff to Goodrich. Goodrich bounces outside. He breaks one tackle, has some extra room, and finally wrapped up out of bounds. Not after a 6-yard carry from Goodrich there. Got pushed out of bounds by the nose guard, Keyshawn Washington. 2nd down and 3 for the Badgers. Everybody got 7 yards. And 2:28 remains here in the first. Clock is stopped as Beebe went out of bounds on that play. McCormick gets the snap, goes right back to Goodrich. Goodrich gets flipped on his head right there. Took out his legs. Torrance speaks. The big, strong safety made a great stop right there, and Goodrich.
Looks like those chains are going to move for the BB team.
Got about 4 yards there, but not before he met Torrance Spinks. On the 38-yard line, 1st and 10, Badgers will reset the sticks here. 2:05 remaining here in the first. McCormick in the backfield with Madden Harbin. McCormick gets a snap, and he's going to keep it himself, trying to find a gap, and he's wrapped up after a 2-yard carry. Looks like Fort Progress will give him 3 on the ball side. 1:45 remains here in the first. They're going to give him only 2 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Nettleton brings a lot of guys to the football. They play quick, they play fast, and very aggressive defensive team. Beebe likes the run game, very run heavy. They got 2 good running backs in Curtis Goodrich and Madden Harbin, and McCormick can scramble himself. Tied in motion. Snap McCormick. Now they go to Harbin. Harbin wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, gets no gain on the play, and it's Ahmed Hurston right there. And great stop by the Raider defense here. 1:05 remaining here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 8, and here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hear his theme music playing, so I mean that means he's here. 50 seconds on the clock. 7-0. Beebe is up. Snap. McCormick. McCormick drops back to pass. Fires one. It's big. Oh, number 3. They're gonna say he held on to it, and it'll be a fumble. It's a catch, and Desmond Copeland right there. He is fired up.
That'll do it.
Raider defense so far this year, that's their 4th turnover, 3rd interception. This secondary, I mean, that's something to be fired up about.
That would get the team going for sure. Everybody's hyped up on this sideline, ready to get things rolling.
That is what you need, and big junior Desmond Copeland made the play. Heck of a grab right there by Desmond. 41 seconds remains here in the first as Nettleton takes the field on offense. 7-0. Beebe is in the lead with Jefferson behind the gun. Brings receiver in motion. They're going to hand it off to Harrell. Harrell bounces around, gets about 6 on the carry, and he does a great job right there. Makes it 2nd down and 4. 31 seconds remains here and ticking. 7-0. Beebe with the lead. You know, a former Nettleton offensive line coach told me once, you get 4 yards every play, you're going to have a 1st down. And
that'll do it.
Xavier Harrell, he's a heck of a running back, and I could foresee him getting 4 yards pretty much every time. They give it back to Harrell, and I must have been a jinx right there. He got snuffed in the backfield. And that's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter. They're going to spot him at the line of scrimmage. It's still going to be 3rd down and 4. And we're going to take a break here at the end of the quarter. 0-7. Beebe is up by 7. And we're going to move into the second quarter. We're going to take a 6-second break. When we come back, we're going to have more Raider football back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Raider football here. Second quarter action about to be underway. And Raiders down by 7. 0-7 is the score. Beebe with the lead. Jefferson gets the ball. It goes to Harrell. Harrell spins around and can't get back up to the line of scrimmage. 7-0 is the score. And Beebe with the lead. Nettleton might try to get a little risky here and go for it. And it's going to be a heck of a game. Nettleton's actually going to bring on the punting team. And it's going to be number 17. Cole is the punter. He had a heck of a punt last time, almost muffed by the return man. And looks like there's no return man deep. Not sure what Beebe's doing. Yeah, I'm not seeing one back there.
Maybe they're going for the
4th down and 4. Maybe thinking we're faking it. They're trying to block it and trying to see a call. Is there a flag down? I'm not too sure what it is. Oh, they're gonna say the punter hit a knee. TC might have found his knee, trying to recover a low snap, and that's going to give Beebe the ball at the 31-yard line. 11:08 remaining here in the first quarter. 11:08, first half, second quarter, 7-0. That's a heck of a game so far. Pretty low scoring. 0-7 is the score. 1st and 10 for Beebe. And Raiders on defense. McCormick under the gun with Goodrich on his right side. All receivers and tight ends on the right. McCormick keeps it himself, and he is leveled, but not before he got the touchdown pass off to DeMarco Moore right there, and that is a touchdown play for Beebe. First one of the half with 11:02 on the clock, and Moore with a heck of a play catching that ball. Had to move a little bit out of his route, and great job by McCormick throwing while he got hit. That's a next level play if I've ever seen one. It was a 31-yard touchdown pass from McCormick to Moore. With 11:08 remains, kick is good, and that's how they score first in the second quarter. 11:02 remaining here in the second. We're going to take a 6-second break. When we come back, we're going to have more second quarter action back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties, and after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Welcome back to the second quarter here. 11:02 remaining here in the second. 14-0. Beebe up and getting ready to kick the ball off is number 15. It's Diego Rodriguez. Excuse me. I think I have that name incorrect. But kick is underway, and it's being returned by number 10. That's Paul Sisk. And Sisk has an opening. Sisk, he's going to go. He's taking this one
all the way to the end zone.
That's to the crib. House call right there. Raiders strike right back on the kickoff from number 15. That is Andy Rodriguez, and he could not stop Paul Sisk, the last man to beat. Raiders strike back with 10:48. Got that ball right around the 25-yard line. I'll call it a 75-yard return, and Paul Sisk gets the Raider fans on their feet.
This team is looking excited out here. They're ready to go back and get another touchdown after this.
They are. I mean, Nettleton fixing to have to go kick it back off to him. Great job right there not keeping the Beebe offense off on the field for too long, but they're bringing them back on so they have no time to rest.
We're having number 40, Drew Gossett, to kick the ball.
Gossett, extra point underway. Snap is good, hold is good, and it's blocked. And that's going to be a dead ball. Raiders bring it within 8. 6-14 is the score. 10:48 remaining here in the second quarter. Tell you what we're going to do is take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the second quarter back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At Moore, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
Raider football here. Gossett's about to start off the kickoff after the Paul Sisk 75-yard touchdown return. Gossett kicks it off. It takes a bounce, and it's going to roll out of bounds. I get the free kick out of bounds call. And that's going to put the ball at the, I think it's the 35-yard line here in high school. 10:48 remains here in the second quarter. 6-14. Raiders down by 8. And Beebe has the ball on their own 35-yard line. Fun second quarter so far. Beebe scored first in it on a 31-yard catch by Moore from McCormick to put Beebe in the end zone. And then Paul Sisk, number 10 for the Raiders, first one on the scoreboard for him, put it a kick return in the end zone, and heck of a job right there. The extra point by Gossett was no good. It was blocked. Beebe blew it up. McCormick in the backfield. Looks like Harbin's back there with them. All skill guys on the right side. Brings a tight end in motion. Flips over to the left. He's going to hand it off to Harbin. Harbin is stopped after a gain about 3. Makes it 2nd down and 7 from the 38-yard line. It's Cam Phillips on the tackle. Heck of a play right there from number 8, Cam. Empty backfield. Quads out left. One receiver out right. Gotta be wary of a screen pass here for McCormick. McCormick drops back, and he's going a little long, and it's deflected, and it's blocked up. Number 18, Darius McCuston with the PBI right there. That's potential, I believe it's pass breakup intended. I'm not too sure what PBI stands for these days. They change it on me so often. 10:19 remains here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 7. 6-14. Raiders up by 8. And it's a long 3rd down. They might give it to Goodrich. Goodrich in the backfield on the right side. McCormick gets the snap. Looks like he's looking back to pass. And he goes underneath the Goodrich. And Goodrich sheds one. And he's coming down the sideline. Finally wrapped up by Damon Coleman. But not after he gets it to the 40-yard line. Excuse me, they might mark him down a little bit early. Yeah, they're going to mark him down at the 40. Mark him down at the 48. Yeah, I thought he got a lot farther. They're going to say he stepped down quicker. He just kept running.
Those refs got better eyes than we do up here.
Sure do. I need to bring up a pair of binoculars. Speaking of that, my eyesight gets worse and worse by the day. 10:19 remains here in the second. 6-14. Raiders down by 8. McCormick in the gun with Goodrich on his left side. Tight end on the right. 3 receivers split out left. McCormick gets the ball, hands it off to Goodrich, and Goodrich, like a little bowling ball, just keeps rolling through this team and gets that looks like about a 5-yard gain right there. Yeah, 2nd down and 5 with 10:05 and rolling. Goodrich is a heck of a runner. I mean, he'll roll through anybody just like a bowling ball will through pins. And I'm a bowler myself. I bowl league at hijinks, so see a lot of bowling balls go through pins. It's what it looks like. He just destroys them. Goodrich, heck of a running back for this Beebe team. McCormick in the gun. Harbin on his left side. 2 receivers and tight end out left, and Harbin sheds a couple of tackles and then finally hit out of bounds by number 7. That is, I believe that's Xavier Johnson. Xavier Johnson did a heck of a play, get him out of bounds with 9:32 remaining on the clock. 3rd down and 2. Harbin's still going to remain the back out there. McCormick getting the play call from the BB head coach. McCormick running out to the huddle. 6-14 is the score. Raiders down by 8. Nettleton trying to force a big play here. A stop will be huge for this Raider team, especially if it's in the backfield. McCormick in the gun. Moves the receiver in motion. He's going to hand it off to Harbin, and Harbin snuffed at the line. They're going to say he lost a yard, make it 4th down and 3. I believe that was number 35. Javion Hill. Hill did a great job right there, snuffing him out, get him in the backfield.
Looks like they're bringing out Curtis Goodrich for this BB offense.
Number 0, heck of a running back. The Badgers are going for it. Raiders down by 8, 6-14, 9 minutes and counting. Everybody on the right side. Beebe likes to run it to the left. They do. They hand it to Goodrich, and he's got it and a little bit extra. It looks like he gained 4 yards there. He only needed 3. That's going to be a 1st down. Beebe from the 37-yard line. 8:48 remaining here in the 3rd as they respot the change. Clock is at a pause. McCormick running back out. Clock now does start ticking. 6-14. Raiders down by 8. And Raiders taking on the Badgers here at home. McCormick in the gun with Goodrich on his left side. McCormick setting up the offense. Gets the snap. Goes left to number 0, Goodrich. Goodrich wrapped up and taken down after a gain about 6 after the tackle by Keyshawn Washington. 8:15 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 6-14 Raiders with a 8-point disadvantage to the Badgers right now. Make sure you do stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Number 19, McCormick in the backfield. And McCormick setting up some offense here. He's going to go play fake to Harbin. Ball, it's picked off yet again. The old tip drill. That's why you practice it. And who else but number 3, Desmond Copeland with number 2 on the 9. And that's pick number 4 of the year. Raider pride, brother, right there. 7:45 remaining here in the 2nd. 6-14. And Raiders will have another turnover force. Turnover. They had 3 the first game, 2 this game so far. Turnover number 5 on the season. And wow, what a great play by Desmond Copeland as he does it again. Here comes the Raider offense. Raiders running 3 out on the right side, tight end on the left. Jefferson in the backfield with Harrell. They bring Cole over. Cole is going to be on the right side of the line now, and they're going to hand it off to Harrell. Harrell trying to break free, and then he gets about, looks to be 3 yards on the carry. Going to make it 2nd down and 7 to be about the, I want to say the 16-yard line. Raiders setting up some offense here. Jefferson is in the gun. Harrell on his left hip. 3 out left, tight end out on the right side. And they're going to hand it off to Harrell. And Harrell just met by everybody in the backfield that's wearing a white jersey. Beebe brought a blitz. Loss of 4. Brings it back down to 3rd and 11. 7 minutes and ticking remains here in the second quarter. And Jefferson now in an empty set. Beebe walks up some linebackers, only one lineman down on the line, and they drop back in coverage. They hit Harrell on a screen pass, and he's pushing forward. He has a lot of green and finally shoved out of bounds, but not before he got the first down and some. And they're going to say he stopped about, let's get the official marking, 36-yard line, and it's a Nettleton Raider first down.
We're going to say that was a pretty run right there.
Sure was, off the screen, and Harrell found some green light and something he's been looking for all game. 6:40 remaining here in the second. Clock stop due to the screen pass is tipped, and it's going to be incomplete due to the go out of bounds. But Jefferson screened a little RPO action to Paul Sisk, was tipped up by Beebe's number 17. That is T.A. Lewis. 6:34 here in the second remains. 6-14. Raiders down by 8. Second down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Jefferson in the gun. Harrell on his left side. Trips out on the right side of the line, and then receiver out left. Jefferson keeps it himself, and he's looking to run and tripped up after about a 2-yard gain. He's going to make it about a 3rd and 8 scenario. 6:20 remains here in the second quarter. Make sure you do stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out their complete and entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. We got a timeout on the field. Timeout Badgers. We're going to take that timeout with them. 6:06 remains here in the second. 6-14 is the score. Raiders down by 8. We're taking a 6-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Raider football here, and coming back from the third down play, and third down pass from Jefferson to number 4 Hendricks was incomplete.
I've got to say that was a beautiful throw.
A beautiful throw, and just had a little too much speed for Colin Hendricks to catch up to. Looks like Raiders trying a new punter. It's going to be Torrance Spinks out there, and he's going to get his first punt of the game. 5:59 remaining here in the second quarter. 6:14 remains on the clock. 5:59 remains on the clock. 6:14 is the score. Raiders down by 8. Spinks waiting on the snap. Gets it, and his punt's up, and that's a great punt. Looks like it's going to bounce a little bit more, and be picked up at the 37-yard line from the Spinks punt. 5:59 remains here in the half. Make sure you do stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, where we'll be joined by our special guest, Joseph Newhung. Heck of a guest pool right there. Joseph, one of my great friends and former Nettleton Raider football player, played a very important position, and that was the kicker. He's a heck of a kicker, and go to college with him, heck of a young man. 5:59 remains here in the half. 6-14. Raiders down by 8, and Beebe takes over on their own 37-yard line. Raiders bringing up looks like a new line set. They got 5 down, and They're going to get the snap, and they're going to pitch out to Goodrich. Goodrich working outside, and he is met, but not before he loses a handful of yards. And that's Torrance Spinks right there. Man, what an athlete right there. He just punted the football down there. Sets up on defense and makes a tackle in the backfield. Not only did he make a tackle from the backfield, from the strong safety position, he's up there watching the whole field and sees that break out, and that's a good IQ play right there by Torrance Spinks.
That's the kind of player you need on the team, for sure.
5:25 remaining here in the half, 6-14. Raiders down by 8, and Raiders back in the same set. McCormick in the gun, brings receiver in motion, gets a snap, and he's going to pass, and it's caught by number 2. That is Duraco Moore, and Moore keeps on his feet. I thought he'd be stopped a little bit shorter, and he'll get the first down, and that's about a 20-yard catch and run right there by DeMarco Moore. 5 minutes remains here in the half as Beebe setting up the play from McCormick. McCormick is getting everything set up. Beebe, heck of a head coach. It's Cody Sparks. Sparks has his team playing very high-level football. McCormick is going to keep it himself. He's looking for a blocker, and he's tackled, and it's by a group of Raiders. Damon Coleman on top of the pile with 4:30 remaining here in the half. 6-14 is the score. Raiders, they're down by 8 to this very tough Badger team, but Beebe's making some substitutions. They bring back in Harbin, also bring in number 41. It is a tight end by the name of Lucas Warner. McCormick getting the play in the huddle, coaching up this Beebe Badger team. 4:03 remains here in the quarter as McCormick gets the team set in the shotgun with Harbin on his left side. Bobble snapped, and he gets it off to Harbin. Harbin bounces out, making his way to the sticks, and has a very impressive tackle break right there, and he'll get the first down. To gain about 6 right there, they'll move the sticks. That's Madden Harbin right there. 3:46 here in the second quarter, 6-14. Raiders down by 8, and Beebe is moving the ball super well. Very physical running team, 2 really good running backs in Goodrich and Harbin, both of great size. McCormick gets the snap, hands it off again to Harbin. This time Harbin, he didn't get too far right there, and they are working him to the ground right now after a gain of 2. They hit him. Coach Ragsdale hits us with the Tribe of Raiders. He didn't see the first initial contact either, and I'll take Tribe of Raiders bringing down the one man any day of the game. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remains here in the second. 6:14 remaining on the clock. 6-14 is the score. Holy cow, I'm getting all jittery, getting really excited. Raiders are looking good on this defensive possession right here, and they're down by 8. Goodrich back in the game. Goodrich on the right side of McCormick. McCormick gets the snap, and he goes with Goodrich, and Goodrich snuffed at the line as well, and that bring back up 3rd down and 8. Huge stop right there by the defense, trying to work out the kinks still. It's brought down by Keeson Washington. Raiders running a 4 front down on the line right now. McCormick in the gun. It looks like they try to get a little hard count. McCormick setting up the offense. 3 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Goodrich on his right hip. McCormick in the gun. He's going to roll out looking for the pass, and he's being pursued. Pass is caught, but he's going to be short of the first. Be 4th down and literally inches. They're going to say move the sticks. I thought that looked short from up here, and they're going to move them. 1:47 remains here in the second quarter. 6-14. Raiders down by 8, and McCormick bringing the play into the huddle. 1st and 10. McCormick has Goodrich on his left side. Twin tight ends on the right, and then you got 2 receivers on the left. Handed off to Goodrich. Goodrich running, and lowers his shoulders and gets about an extra 5 yards right there, and makes it 2nd down and 5. 1:15 remaining here in the half. 6-14, Raiders with an 8-point disadvantage over the Badgers. McCormick bringing the play back in. Got about, looks like 5 coming down on the line right now. Usually they walk up an extra linebacker. This time they go 3 linebackers with 1 walk up. McCormick gets the snap. He hands it off to Goodrich. Goodrich brought down from the behind by number 24, Damon Coleman. And I'm going to say Xavier Johnson was also there. It looks like we're going to have a timeout, Beebe. 38 seconds remains here in the half, 6-14. Raiders down by 8. We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we're going to have the rest of the second quarter back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Find Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Raider football here on the EAB Sports Network. Jacob Winter and Hunter Tolbert up in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We're here at 3rd down and 5. 6-14 is the score. Raiders down by 8. 38 seconds here on the clock. McCormick is in the backfield with Goodrich on his right side. They go trips out left. 1 receiver on the right. McCormick set up the play. They're looking at the linebacker positions. McCormick going to drop back to pass. Pass is up in the air, and it looks like that's too much on it for Moore to get under it, and it's incomplete. 40 seconds on the clock, 6-14. It looks like they added some extra time on that last play. I believe you said 48 seconds added on the clock before that play started. Metro Boomin is playing right now. Big Metro Boomin guy myself personally. It's like superheroes is the name of the song. 6-14 is the score. Raiders down by 8, but have a chance for a big 4th down stuff here. 4th and 5 for the BB Badgers. BB up by 8 over the Raiders, and McCormick is in the gun. Trips out left, bunched up on the line, and McCormick's going to drop back to pass. McCormick looking. He has nothing. He's sacked. Number 50, Keyshawn Washington with a sack, and he is letting them know with a little celebration right there, walking off all nonchalantly. Reminds me back of my youth. 34 seconds on the clock. It's down 6-14 here in the half. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime show is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out their complete selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Raiders have enough time to get the Hail Mary off if they really want to.
Yeah, our quarterback has an arm.
Yes, Marcus Jefferson has quite the cannon. They get the ball on the 26-yard line. So, hoping to see what the play call is here. They have 2 timeouts left as well. Jefferson gets the snap and they give it to Hale. Hale has space on the left. Hale evades a couple of tackles that finally brought down at the 39-yard line. He moves the sticks right there. 27 seconds on the clock. Clock will not start. Timeout, Nettleton. 6-14, Raiders down by 8. And we're going to take a small 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Football season means traveling to all the biggest games. Travel in style while saving big with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. For over 2 decades, Nebo has been Northeast Arkansas's new car alternative. If you're in the market for a late model, low mileage car, truck, or SUV, there's no better time than right now to stop by and see the selection at Nebo. With a well-stocked lot of vehicles that fit almost any budget. So score big with Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
We're back here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position here in the second quarter of Raider football. Missed the last play on the stream with commentary. Paul Sisk has come down. He is a little injury after the little screen pass. It's 2nd down and 8. Paul Sisk still out on the ground. We're hoping everything is going all right. So hopefully the trainers be able to get him off and he walks on his own power. Can't afford to lose how great of a player Paul Sisk is. He had a big 75-yard touchdown return on a kickoff, and he is getting up. He's kind of not wanting to put too much pressure on his right foot, so he's not even walking on it. Coaches are bringing him off the field, and he's trying to walk his way out. 17 seconds remains here in the quarter. It's 6-14. Raiders down by 8. Make sure you stick around for our halftime show presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Raiders here. Marcus Jefferson has the play call, getting things set up underneath the center. Gets the ball, snaps, hands it off. Xavier Harrell. Harrell is stopped before he made it back to the line of scrimmage. We got 10 seconds and counting here. Raiders trying to get the play set up quickly. 4 seconds on the clock. 4 seconds and counting. 2, and looks like we're just going to go down to halftime. That's the end of the first half here. Raiders down by 8, but Raiders will get the ball first at halftime. 6-14. Raiders down by 8. So we're going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 3-minute break. Excuse me, we'll take a 4-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. And in this halftime show, we will be joined by special guest, Mr. Bad to the Bone, Mr. Nettleton Raider himself, Joseph Newhung, and we're excited for it. So back here in 4 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Pac Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pac Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac Mail.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'd like to welcome you into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Jacob Linderman here, joined with our halftime guest of the day. It's Mr. Joseph Newell. Joseph, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying the game, like the atmosphere.
Yes, sir. And 6-14 is the score. How are you thinking the Raiders are looking right now?
Honestly, I feel like, I had a coach my 9th grade year, Coach Pat Massey, told me that special teams is a third of the game. I feel like right now, special teams wise, we could be doing better, It has a special place in my heart, obviously. Got an extra point blocked, some punt mistakes that cost us, kickoff out of bounds. Little things like that can not only cause the other team to gain momentum, but also, drive your team down if they keep happening. So hopefully we see some adjustments there. But then also that, I don't know his name, I don't have a roster, but number 0, that running back for Beebe.
Mr. Goodrich.
Mr. Goodrich, he's a tough kid, man. He can run the ball.
He sure can. Beebe has a really strong run game, and I know, as you said, special teams, that holds a special place in your heart. You used to be the Nettleton Raider kicker, and tell me a little about your days back on the football team.
Oh, yeah, they were fun. Each year I had some good friends there allowing me to be entertained, because practices could be boring. We don't do much. Some naps every now and then. Don't tell Coach Hampton, but they were fun. Game days were always the greatest. You warm up before everybody else. You see the crowd fill up. You just feel the energy ramp up, and it's just a great time. And then, of course, when you go out there, you just got to execute. And if you execute, you can have some fun,
Yes, sir. And you were quite the celebratory man back in your days. I know you got in trouble a couple of times by the coaches for some of your celebrations.
Just a couple of times, yeah.
You had a heck of a career here at Nettleton, and I can't think of one bad kick that you had. Can you think of anything?
Yeah. There's a moment or two in there that some people might remember. That's were some not my greatest moments, but and we laugh about it now.
Also in the classroom back in your Nettleton days, quite the Nettleton television stud.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer. Tell me a little about how it was in the classroom.
Outside of NTV, I was kind of a nerd, so I liked the classroom. Did pretty good in classes. But NTV, man, all the energy from all the boring classes just let out there, so I just kind of let whatever I felt like doing come out, and it was a fun time. I loved my times making videos. Loved, being goofy, being silly, so it was a great time.
And you got the chance to star in a lot of great ones. 2 of your 80 music videos you've been in, people say they're the best of all time.
I think part of it's got to be the music itself, and also when you have such a handsome main character. I know one of those I had a main character just as handsome, if not even more handsome, fight for your right by the BC boys. I think you were there with me, you know. So when you have two handsome guys, it's kind of hard to debate that the video won't be great.
You're exactly right. And NTV, a lot of it's not only how you prepare for the idea, it's executing the idea. Just like in football, really. You prepare all week, and that's like your pre-production. And this is production right here, and how you handle next week is post-production, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I know you might not remember this, but you had a little bit of a commentary career as well in the bowling state tournament.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you were quite the utility tool, let's just say, and I mean, pretty much Nettleton. You did it all. You were student council. You did commentary, starred in a lot of NTV videos. So, how has that translated for college for you?
It's been fun. I've definitely not as out there, but I found myself a nice little group at the Arkansas Baptist Collegiate Ministry, the BCM. Little shameless plug there. I am the multi-instrumentalist, but right now, just the drummer. But it's a great time, great group of students. Working my way up through that, and you know, another thing that I've been trying to do is encourage. Right now, one of my roles is to be involved with a group of incoming freshmen at A-State, and so with my group I'm encouraging them to be involved on campus, and you know, showing them that, you know, if you like something, there's probably something on A-State that you'll like. So that's kind of my transition to where it's just like I had my fun in high school, I know what programs at A-State are fun and are similar to what I did in high school, so I can kind of connect people and elsewhere like that.
Yes, sir. That makes a lot of sense, and I know you do a lot of things outside of the BCM. I heard you're volunteering to help coach soccer here at Nettleton this year. Are you excited for that?
I'm very, very, very excited. I love soccer, love Nettleton, love the boys on there. And, you know, I'm actually planning after college. You know, right now it's number one on my to-do list, or I guess places to go list, to come back here, you know, teach some sort of business class, but, you know, really get the opportunity to coach a group of young men, not only as soccer players, but as, you know, young adults as they transition.
Yes, sir, and that's a real respectable career. Anybody who chooses to be a teacher, I have my respect, just because, I mean, it's a hard position dealing with hundreds of kids each day, and then doing a coaching job on the side. That's a lot of respect for guys like this. If you're just now joining us, we're in our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show with Joseph Newhung here of Raider football. Nettleton down by 8, 6-14 is the score. And been heck of a game so far. So, back in your day, back when you played football, who were some of the key players?
Key players on the team?
You got the chance to play with these guys.
Okay. All right. Well, obviously, one that comes to mind, I think it was my freshman year. It was my freshman year. I got to see Cade Carter play. Amazing quarterback. If we had the Nettleton Hall of Fame, he'd definitely be in there. Cameron Scarlett, Jorge Salas, you know, they were great guys, but, you know, I have a special place in my heart for some players, and that had to be my unit. So, you know, I had Cal Tolley, Justin Livingston, Jordan Pegram, Caleb Tedder, you know. Nothing against all my other holders, but Caleb Tedder definitely was my favorite. And just, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, there was just a lot of great seasons. You know, my junior year we went undefeated, won conference. So I guess everybody on that team, you know. But yeah, a lot of great players, you know, all those years.
Yeah, I mean, Nettleton has a historic tradition of always going to the state tournament in football, and I believe every year you were here and played kicker. I mean, we made it to the state tournament, at least in some shape or fashion.
Yeah. I know my 10th grade year, I believe, we got in due to the COVID clause or whatever, and I'm trying to remember who we played. Maumelle. We played Maumelle, and the day before I got the call that I was quarantined, and so, you know, if you think about a stressful time, imagine being, you know, Coach Hampton. You know, you have all these plans set out for a state game, you know, playoff week, and then, you know, a lot of your key players go out the day before, you know. I mean, but, you know, every year I went to state. It was a great time, you know. Gotta enjoy the memories that I have here.
Exactly. I enjoy all mine as well. I mean, I didn't play football as long as you. I had a little sophomore stint at linebacker, believe it or not. I was definitely not linebacker size back then. Still probably a little light to play linebacker at this point, but got one tackle against Greene County Tech. And
Uh-oh.
I have a couple of fraternity brothers from Greene County Tech, and I hold that over their head all the time.
Oh, you should, as you should. You know, you stopped that play from developing. So.
Sure did. But that's all I have for you. This was Joseph Newhung joining us for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a quick little 4-minute break. When we come back, let's do a scoring recap. Back here in 4 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
To serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking accounts. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with More Air Conditioning. If your system is over 10 years old and you've been paying for costly repairs, it may be time to replace. At More, we know replacing your HVAC system is a big investment and we can help. Did you know that we can replace your air conditioning system for less than the cost of your daily cup of coffee? Call More Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Some restrictions apply.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
At Glen Sain, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. If you're just tuning in, you missed our halftime show interview with Joseph Newhung, former Nettleton kicker and now Arkansas State Red Wolf. He doesn't play football up there, but he does attend school and is a business major. Let's do a little scoring recap. as of now in the first quarter, Goodrich started off scoring. He is number 0. That's Curtis Goodrich on a 2-yard run off of a blocked punt with 4:29 remaining here in the first quarter, and the extra point from Andy Rodriguez was good. Beebe struck first. They go up 7-0. In the second quarter, Moore caught a 31-yard touchdown, one play, one pass after a turnover from McCormick to go up 14-0 after the Andy Rodriguez extra point. Then, right after, with 10:48 after the play was dead, they got the kickoff. It was Paul Sisk, and 75-yard return. And what a touchdown play right there by number 10, Paul Sisk, for the Nettleton Raiders. Raiders stick it at 6-14, and we've had no scoring the rest of the game since 10:48 remaining in the second quarter. Very good defensive battle. Beebe doing their job of blowing up through the O-line and trying to cut plays out early. And they are taking advantage to the lessened players of the Nettleton Raiders. Raiders don't have all their starters out on the field tonight, so they are using what they can to get the ball back in their field position. 3:10 remains here in halftime before the warm-up period. Nettleton slowly starting to make their way out on the field. Damon Coleman is the first one out. Beebe still talking things over in the locker room. Referees are walking out to the field, and we're getting ready to wrap up the halftime show, the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by Kavanaugh Auto Groups, where you can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. I'll tell you what we're going to do. They're about to start warming up. Let's take one more break. Let's do a 3-minute break. We'll recap scoring and recap a little bit of the best plays of the night. Back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
We are pioneers. Dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by our Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Big fan of Kavanaugh Auto Group. Got a lot of great selections, both pre-owned, new inventory. You can go check them out wherever you are at the KavanaughCars.com. That's a website. You're able to look wherever you're at and order a car to your house. So you know that, Hunter?
No, I didn't.
I mean, it's quite impressive what technology can do these days. We're about a minute away from the second quarter kickoff, which the Raiders will receive. Talking about scoring, it's been Beebe with the lead so far. Goodrich had a 2-yard touchdown. He's probably their leading rusher. He's kind of bull rushing through them, and heck of a player for this Beebe Badger team. And number 2, DeMarco Moore has a 31-yard touchdown pass from McCormick. And for the Raiders, their only scoring has been on special teams by number 10, Paul Sisk, for a 75-yard kickoff return. And so far, Raiders haven't got much going on offense. A couple of good big plays, but nothing working so far in the red zone. We are 45 seconds away from kickoff. Raiders getting their team ready. Beebe in their final huddle as well, about to bring out their kickoff team. Excited to see what the Raiders are going to do here, what adjustments are made by Coach Hampton. Hopefully sending out prayers for Coach Hampton right now. He was in Louisiana this week looking after his father. So prayers for Coach Hampton's family and Coach Hampton especially. And great people the Hamptons are, and really good family. I used to go to school with Maddox. Well, sure, you did too.
Yeah.
But Maddox used to be in my grade throughout 6. We used to be really close friends, so know the Hamptons very dearly. 6-14 is the score. Raiders coming out of the half down by 8. However, they will get the ball first. Beebe bringing out their kicking squad. Their kicker is number 15, Andy Rodriguez. Rodriguez likes to have a little short sky kick. And Sisk returned one earlier. Now back for the Raiders, number 16. That is Harrell. Let me make sure, get his first name right. Yes, Kamari Harrell. Excuse me. And then number 4, that is Kylan Hendricks. Hendricks playing receiver and corner tonight. Kamari Harrell is a running back. Very good running back. Has a elusive speed and able to break through holes real quick. Beebe getting things set up. Looks like they're getting the indication from their coach where they want to kick the ball. Rodriguez talking it over. They have 2 gunners far left side near the Beebe sideline, and they're getting the play set up. Rodriguez waiting to make sure everybody's ready. The kick underway is up, and that one is deep. Kicked off to Hendricks. Hendricks brings it in. Hendricks finds a little gap, and he has a nice gap. He is finally brought out of bounds. Looks like it got him by his horse collar. No flag on the play. And Kylan Hendricks brought that out to the 45-yard line, and Raiders will take it over.
Wonderful run right there.
Yes, sir.
Great yardage.
Probably brought that in about the 10, gets it at the 44-yard line. It's at a 34-yard return, and Kylan Hendricks, I thought he about had enough space to get going. Raiders on offense here. Jefferson is the quarterback. Xavier Harrell in the backfield on the right side. 3 receivers out left, tied in also on the left side. Raiders get the snap to Jefferson. Jefferson hands it off to Harrell. Harrell working outside, puts a stiff arm into the ground, and he gets about 5 yards right there.
Looking pretty out there.
And that was a heck of a first run. Raiders most explosive player, number 9, that's Xavier Harrell, and number 9's an honor to wear. I don't know if you know that, but they have a meeting. All the number 9s in Nettleton, they get together and they give out number 9 to one player a year. DeAndre
Something
Henry
I didn't know.
Cameron Scarlett wore at Maddox Hampton. A lot of great number 9s here at Nettleton. Raiders bring number 10, Sisk, in motion. They hand it back off to Harrell. Harrell working up the left side and breaks a tackle.
Wow, he's still going.
Gets it to the 40. Big Xavier Harrell, the X-Man and the X-factor of this team, gets the first down and a little bit more. Ball spotted at the 40, and Xavier Harrell, he is a unit.
He is. He gets this offense going for sure.
What an adjustment out of the half by this Raider team. The ball is moving really well. 11 minutes and counting, 6-14. Raiders down by 8. Jefferson gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself, trying to work it out of the pocket. Stays on his feet.
Wow.
He's flipping sides of the field. The ball is loose, and it goes out of bounds in time. It's going to remain Raider ball. Scary play right there. Goes out of bounds, and Jefferson looks like he got it popped out from the back, and they're going to spot it at the 39-yard line. Fielded out of bounds. It might be where he went down at. I thought it was, they're going to say it's where he went down at.
Gotcha.
Point of the fumble is the 43-yard line. I thought they spotted it where it went out of bounds. That's on me, fellas at home listening.
2nd and 13 here.
2nd and 13, empty backfield. Jefferson brings Harrell in motion, and they're going to fake the handoff to Harrell, and Jefferson's going to keep it himself yet again. He's working up, and he's met by a host of Badgers, and he gets about a gain of 1 from the line of scrimmage, brings it 3rd down and 12 with 10:25 remaining here in the third quarter. 6-14, Raiders down by 8. Raiders on the field. Jefferson is in the shotgun. You got a bunch out left, bunch out right. Trips to the left and 2 out on the right, tied into the line. Sisk comes in motion, and they're going to pass. Jefferson scrambling out, tried to get it away, but got tripped up and throws it down, and Jefferson's pass is incomplete. 10 minutes remains here in the third quarter, and here comes the punt crew. Torrance Spinks is the punter. 6-14, Raiders down by 8 with 10:01 on the clock. Raiders get stopped 4 and out, and Beebe will return the punt. Back deep to receive looks to be number 30, Cameron Johnson. And Raiders get set. Number 29 comes in motion. That's Kyler Robertson. And snap to Spinks is high in the sky, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like at the 29-yard line. They're going to call him out. Called out at the 31. So Beebe takes over at the 31. 10:01 remaining here in the third quarter. The 1st and 10 Badgers, they lead by 8, 6-14, as their offense jogs it out on the field. They're going to start it off with Goodrich at running back. Curtis Goodrich, you've heard his name a lot tonight, as he is a really solid runner. Stands about 5'6", 200 pounds, and can move. This Raider defense is getting hyped, trying to make a big-time stop here. I got receivers out left, receivers out right, tied in on the left side as well. Motion. McCormick gets the snap, fakes, and he's going to scramble, and he is met and slung down by Keyshawn Washington. And McCormick gets about 3 yards right there, makes it 2nd and 7 with 9:48 and ticking here in the third quarter. 6-14, Raiders down by 8. Beebe has the possession of the ball on their, looks like 34-yard line. Excuse me, on the Nettleton 34-yard line. 2nd down and 7. 9:30 here remains in the third quarter as Beebe finally breaks the huddle and brings it to the line. 10 seconds on the play clock, and Beebe trying to get the play set up. McCormick gets the snap, and he's going to go to Goodrich on the left, and he's met in the backfield for a negative carry. And what a play by number 18. That is Darius McHouston. Wrapped up Goodrich and said, "No, you can't go nowhere, pal." How do you do, Mrs. Wiley? 8:58 remains here in the third quarter. 6-14 is the score. And Raiders trying to force a big-time stop right here. 3rd and 14. 6-14 is the score. Raiders down by 8. They need to stop A 4 and out would be massive. 8:38 and ticking. McCormick looking to get the snap. He gets it. He's going to pass. Drops back to pass. Throws one deep. Throws it back to Copeland's side, and it's caught. It's Moore with the catch. And
you don't see many pass attempts by this Beebe offense.
yeah, they throw maybe one in every 12 plays, especially on 3rd and long. And heck of a pass there. And that's on Copeland's side. Copeland has 2 interceptions there. Just
couldn't get the hands on it right there.
It couldn't get the hands around that ball, and Moore brought that one in. 8:12 remains here in the 3rd quarter as the chains get set. 6-14. Raiders are down by 8. It's Goodrich in the backfield with McCormick, and he'll take the ball, and he has a lot of opening on the left side. Has one man to beat, and it's Mitchell, and he's finally stopped up, and the ball comes loose. They're going to say it's dead. Dead ball is the call. Stopped at the 9-yard line, and Goodrich puts him 1st and goal. 7:54 remains here in the 3rd quarter. 6-14. Raiders down by 8, and Beebe knocking on the goal line yet again here. Raiders getting the play call in from Coach Hampton. Goodrich remains in at running back. McCormick in the shotgun. Goodrich on his right side. Tight end on the left. 3 receivers on the right side, and McCormick set up the play. Gets the snap, hands it to Goodrich, and Goodrich is, McCormick faked me out as well, and he stopped at the 1-yard line, and it's a very good play by McCormick. The old quarterback read option, and McCormick gets 8 yards there, makes it 2nd and 1 with goal to go. 7:05 remains here in the 3rd quarter. 6-14. Raiders are down by 8, and Beebe's trying to make it a little more right here. Number 19, McCormick in the shotgun. Goodrich on his right side. They load up the left side with tight ends and receivers and bring a receiver in motion. There go Goodrich up to the left, and he's tripped up before he hit the goal line and makes it 3rd down and 2. Got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Great stop by the Raider defense right there.
Sure is, and that's exactly what you need. Try to force another field goal from him. The first field goal attempt from Rodriguez was short and missed. Yeah, he hit it a little low. So if they can get back to that position and hope for the same outcome, be a good spot for the Raiders. It's Goodrich in the backfield with McCormick as the quarterback. They load up the left side yet again, and they bring the same receiver in motion. Looks like they're running a similar play, and they give it to Goodrich. He tries to break back right, and he crosses the plane this time. Touchdown, Beebe, with 6:02 remaining here in the 3rd. Touchdown, Badgers. Makes it 6-20 after Goodrich goes for another 2-yard touchdown carry. And Beebe goes up by 14, and it's Rodriguez to try on the extra point. Hold his high,
a little bit of fake
they're
right
going to
here.
bail it out. McCormick rolls, and he is brought down. So extra point is no good. Raiders down by 14 with 6:02 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Let's take a 6-second break. When we come back, we're going to have more Raider football back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Glen Sain, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Raider football here. Raiders down by 14, and
fair catch.
It's a fair catch by Donovan Mitchell on the kickoff. 6-20 is the score after the Goodrich 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, and Donovan Mitchell will fair catch the kick. 6:02 remains here in the third quarter, and Raiders will take possession at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
No, these Raiders, they need a touchdown right here. They really do. We need something out of this drive.
Raiders have been held scoreless since 10:48 remaining in the second quarter. That score was on a kickoff return by Paul Sisk. Paul Sisk is out there as a receiver right now. He is only a junior, so heck of a player.
For sure.
Snap to Jefferson. He's going to keep it himself. He
got
gets
some
the
room.
blocks on the left side, and he's going to run out of bounds.
About 5 yards right there.
Looks like they're going to mark him down for 6. Makes it 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard carry by Marcus Jefferson with 6:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Raiders with the football on their own 40-yard line. Marcus Jefferson in the gun. Xavier Harrell on the right side. 2 receivers split left, 2 receivers split right. They go hand off to Harrell. Harrell works on the left side. He gets about 2 yards on the carry. Makes it 3rd down and 1. 6:20 remaining here in, 6-20 is the score. Raiders down by 14. 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Looks like they're calling to move the sticks.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a first down here.
Yeah, they're going to move the sticks. Say he had enough for the first down. I guess it must have been a chain malfunction, and they reset the chains up, and first down, Xavier Harrell. Heck of a run by the kid.
Ready to get it rolling here.
Jefferson in the shotgun.
Ooh,
snap over his head, and Harrell is going to pick it up, and he's going to run it out. Spins around and finally brought down by a couple of Badgers.
You know, there's not much you can do right there.
Just
got to make sure you can secure the ball.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate play right there. Raiders had some momentum, and then it goes over the head. 5:05 remains here in the third. 6-20. Raiders down by 14.
You know, Jacob, I'm not sure what you do in this situation right here.
Yeah, it's still might be a little early to pass, but it's 2nd down and 20. Somebody say a 2nd down in a country mile. It's a Craig Miller phrase from back in the day. Jefferson gets the snap. He's going to toss it out to number 4, Hendricks. Hendricks going to flip the field.
Looks like.
And still on his feet, and he'll lose a little bit more than what he tried to get. Makes it 3rd down and. Wow, that's a lot. Let's call it 3rd down and 24. We have an injured player on the field. That's Hendricks, and I hope it's not a bad injury. He's playing both sides of the night. Normally plays just defense, and he's not a player you want down. Scored a touchdown last week.
You know, they're hustling out here, playing both sides of the ball. It'll get to you at some point.
It sure does. It looks like they're stretching him out like it is a cramp. So let's hope that is what it is. I mean, cramps are better than breaking something.
Short-term injury.
Yeah.
We'll take that any day over a long-term injury for sure.
Of course, even if the long-term injury could be considered just a game, we don't need guys out right now, especially under the circumstances we are. And he's walking off on his own power, so that is a good sign.
Good to see.
Really good to see, and he's not doesn't look too shaken up. Probably just had to get that cramp stretched out. And he'll be out this play due to the injury rule. You get injured or go down, lose a helmet, you have to sit out the next play. So they're going to bring in a sub at the receiver position.
4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining.
Yes,
here in this third quarter.
4:21 on the clock, 6-20. Raiders down by 14. We're in the third quarter. And we have Raiders students. Somebody's lost a student ID.
You know, you'll need that getting the games, you know, here at Nettleton.
4:21 remains here in the third, 6-20. Raiders are down by 14 and have the ball at 3rd and a country mile. Marcus Jefferson is in the shotgun. I'm expecting a little bit of a Raider pass, and
looks like
we
we're
got
going to have
timeout. Timeout. Nettleton is the call. 4:14 remains here in the 3rd. 6-20. Raiders down by 14. We're going to take a 6-second break. When we come back, we're going to have more Raider football. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Raider football here. 4:14 remains here in the 3rd. Jefferson keeps it. Jefferson scrambling up the middle, and he'll be stopped short of the original sticks, and that's going to make it 4th down and about, they're going to say gain of 16, makes it 4th and 18. 6-20 is the score. Raiders down by 14, and onto the field comes Torrance Spinks and the punting crew. Spinks also plays on the defensive side. He's a safety, and he has also played punter tonight. Raiders move 29 in motion. That's Kyler Robertson.
Oh, another high snap.
Snap over the head. Spinks picks it up himself, and he's going to run it down the sideline, and he's finally brought out of bounds at, looks like to be the 25-yard line.
It seems like one of the issues we're having tonight, high snaps.
Yeah, the snap was not where Spinks needed it, and it happened earlier to Jefferson, so it'll be 1st down for the Badgers at their own 25-yard line. 3:26 remains here in the 3rd. 6-20, Raiders down by 14. Raiders trying to get things going here on the defensive side. They bring back out number 0. That is Curtis Goodrich, and he's a heck of a player here for this Badger team.
Got to say, Ahmad Hurston is fired up out here.
He is. He's a heck of a player. See some action from this defensive line team that they got. They got 3 down in the 3-point stance and 3 walk-ups, expecting the run to Goodrich, and he sure was. And he got past a lot of Raiders and makes it 2nd down and 1 after a 9-yard carry. 3:15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 6-20, and Raiders are down by 14, and ball's on their own. Please, trying to do the math in my head. Going backwards from the 17-yard line with 2:55 remaining here in the 3rd. Beebe playing a lot of run game, and we're 19. That's McCormick hands it back off to Goodrich, and Goodrich gets his knee taken out quick, and it looks like he probably will have the first. See how they're going to spot this one. They're going to say 3rd down and inches here. 2:30 remains here in the 3rd quarter and ticking. 6-20, Raiders down by 14. McCormick jogging it back in to the huddle, trying to get the play call. Anticipating another run to Goodrich. Goodrich has been their major 3rd down weapon. Unless it's 3rd and long, then they will throw a little bit. McCormick in the gun, looking around, setting up the play, and they bring receiver in motion. McCormick's going to keep it himself, and he finds the gap, and he's running up the middle, and he'll gain quite a few. Looks like he gained about 8 there. Makes it 1st down and goal to go from the 8.5-yard line. 1:57 remaining here in the 3rd. 6-20, Raiders down by 14. McCormick jogging out the play that he just got from head coach Cody Sparks. Sparks has drawn up a heck of a game plan to go up on Nettleton here. 1:38 remaining here in the third. McCormick in the gun. Goodrich on his left side. They bring receiver in motion. They're going to keep it again with McCormick. McCormick up the middle, and he is brought down, looks like by Damon Coleman at the 2-yard line, and 6-20 is the score. 1:20 remaining here in the third quarter. 6-20. It's Beebe up by 14. 1:12 remaining here in the third quarter. McCormick's bringing the play out to the field, and he's done a good job at quarterback tonight. He proved he can move, he proved he can throw, and it's kind of done it all for this Beebe team. It looks like we have a blown whistle, and we're going to timeout Nettleton. Gotcha. 55 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, 6-20. Raiders down by 14. We're going to take this timeout with them. Give us 60 seconds, and we'll be back here with more Raider football. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Football season means traveling to all the biggest games. Travel in style while saving big with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. For over 2 decades, Nebo has been Northeast Arkansas's new car alternative. If you're in the market for a late model, low mileage car, truck, or SUV, there's no better time than right now to stop by and see the selection at Nebo. With a well-stocked lot of vehicles that fit almost any budget. So score big with Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Raider football here, joining us for third quarter action. 55 seconds remains here in the third. 6-20. Raiders are down by 14, and Beebe has the ball at the 2-yard line looking to punch one in. They've done a good job in the red zone all game. I believe they're 3 for 4 when they're in the red zone. And here comes number 19 McCormick getting the play call. Gets a snap. He's going to keep it himself.
He's going to find an opening.
Punches that one in on his own.
That's going to be a Beebe touchdown.
Beebe scores. 51 seconds remaining here in the third with McCormick. And Beebe will take a 26-6 lead, up by 20, and they're going to bring on Rodriguez and the kicking unit. It's a 2-yard touchdown from McCormick to put Beebe up by 20, and the extra point attempt is underway. Number 15, Andy Rodriguez, is the kicker. The snap is high. The kick is blocked, and it'll be no good. Extra point, no good, and it's going to remain a 20-point ball game, 6-26 with 51 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Let's take a 6-second break. When we come back, we're going to have the rest of the third quarter back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Now at every Kavanaugh dealership, Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Raider football here, 51 seconds remains here in the third, 6-26. It's the Raiders are down by 20 against the Beebe Badgers. Beebe just scored with a 2-yard Ty McCormick run, and a heck of a run there. He found the hole quite a few times on that drive. This time they onside it, and ball's loose. It looks like Ty Tyler Cole is going to be under it. I think that's him down there.
And that's going to be Donald Willett to kick right there.
That was Rodriguez off the kick, and it looks like it was recovered by number 17. Tyler Cole was the recover man. So Good job, Cole, getting on it, and heck of a play trying to avoid getting the onside flipped around. 51 seconds remains here in the third, 6-26. Raiders are down by 20 and coming out on the offensive side. Number 16, Kamari Harrell, is going to be the running back on this drive instead of number 9, Xavier. Xavier on the sideline waiting until his number gets called back up to come back out on the plays. Number 15, Marcus Jefferson, is the quarterback. He gets the snap, hands it off to Kamari. Kamari Harrell is juking and jiving, and heck of a first run. Looks to be 14 Harrell.
We're going to move those chains right there.
Yeah, moves the chains on his first run right there, and heck of a play by Harrell. It's 45 seconds on the clock. Clock won't start till the chains are set. So Nettleton getting the play in. Clock is ticking now. Nettleton trying out some different looks on offense. Harrell's still in the backfield. Kamari Harrell, and Jefferson gets the snap. He's going to go right back to him. He bounces through some holes, and he gets about 5 right there and makes it second down. They're going to say it's 4. Second down and 6. 17 seconds remains and ticking here in the third, and Nettleton's just going to wait till the fourth quarter. They are going to bring it back into the huddle and get ready for some fourth quarter action. 6-26 is going to be the score. We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we're going to have fourth quarter action back here on the EAB Sports Network here in 60.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Fourth quarter action here of Raider football. Raiders down by 20. Clock has yet to start. Jefferson gets the snap, and here it goes. Jefferson scrambles out, has a man in pursuit, and he's brought down. They're going to have no call there, and he's going to lose a yard. And makes it third down and 8. They're going to say he lost 2 there. 6-26 is the score. Raiders down by 20. And Raiders trying to work out of a third and long here.
We need something to happen right here for sure.
2 receivers out right, 2 receivers to left. Kamari Harrell in the backfield on the left side. They're bringing the blitz. They're handed off to Harrell. Harrell stays on his feet. It's a referee, but he keeps going. And now he finally is brought down. And he is brought down at the 50. A loss of about 12 there from Harrell, and it'll be 4th down and 19.
Hoping that ref's okay.
Yeah, he was a little slow to get up, and didn't get the chance to move out of the way. Harrell was getting pushed back quick off the handoff. Torrance speaks on the punt here for the Raiders with 10:45 remains here in the fourth quarter. 6-26 is the score. Raiders down by 20. Bring man in motion. Spinks waiting the long snap, and this one gets there to him, and he's going to put that one. Has a good bounce, and that's a great Raider bounce. Still going to be picked up about the 7-yard line. So Raiders will have the ball. The Beebe Badgers will have the ball at their own 7, working the other way. 6-26, Raiders down by 20 to the Beebe Badgers. 10:22 on the clock after the punt. Nettleton has yet to have a great offensive drive that ends with the score. They're having a little bit of struggles keeping Beebe out of the gaps. Usually the run game is a potent part of this Raider game.
For sure.
So Raiders just struggling a little bit tonight. 10:22 remains here in the third. 6-26, Raiders down by 20.
This Badgers offense getting set.
They got Goodrich in the backfield with McCormick. McCormick waiting on the snap, brings her tied in motion, gets the snap, hands it off to Goodrich. Goodrich bounces outside, and he's met by a couple of Raiders, and the first one to make contact looks to be number 29. That is Kyler Robertson. Robertson gets the tackle there. 10 minutes and counting here in the fourth. 6-26, Raiders down by 20. Going to be second down and 6 after a 4-yard. Goodrich carry. Beebe breaks the huddle. McCormick in the shotgun with Goodrich on his left-hand side. They get the snap, hand it off to Goodrich. Goodrich finds a gap and then still on his feet. Spinning, juking, driving, and he's still on his feet and finally brought down by number 4 and 25. That's Kylan Hendricks and Connor Macklin. And he makes it all the way to the 40. Heck of a carry right there by the Badgers, number 0, Goodrich. 9:30 remains here in the fourth quarter. Beebe Badgers have an excellent run game, and they're showing that tonight. Beebe breaks the huddle, bringing players out on the field. Tom McCormick is in the shotgun with Harbin on his right side. You got receivers out left at tight end, 2 tight ends on the left side. Everybody on the left, and they're going to hand it off to Harbin. He goes up the middle and met immediately by a plethora of Raiders and gets nowhere.
Whole trot of Raiders right there.
9:10 remains here in the fourth. 6-26, Raiders down by 20.
This clock's going to keep on rolling.
Ball hasn't made it out of bounds yet, so clock will roll until a first down. Then it'll stop until the chains are set and then roll again. 8:51 remains and ticking as Beebe breaks the huddle. McCormick is in the shotgun. It's an empty set. It's running back Harbin out on the left side. McCormick brings Moore into motion, and he's going to keep it himself, and he is tackled immediately in the backfield. And let's try to get the number of that man. I believe it was number 29. It was Kyler Robertson. Heck of a play by that young man right there. Makes it third down and a little bit of a country mile. Third down and 14. 6-26, Raiders down by 20 to a very good Beebe Badger team. They lost their first game in a defensive shutout. Defensive showdown against Valonia. It was a 6-3 final.
Wow. Low-scoring game.
Very low-scoring game. Valonia scored a touchdown but missed the extra point in the second quarter, and Beebe with a field goal. McCormick dropping back to pass, stepping up in the pocket, looking, finds a man, but it's incomplete off the hands of T.A. Lewis. That's going to bring fourth down and 14 with 7:46 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 6-20, Raiders down by 20, and here comes the Beebe punting unit. I believe this is the first time we got the chance to see this unit out tonight. Looks like Donovan Mitchell is going to be back deep to receive. The punter on this Beebe team, he's at a really weird angle. I believe it's number 13, Caden Loudermilk. And he gets the snap. Excuse me, that's number 33, Luke Lewis. And it's a bounce punt. Mitchell will recover. And he's juking, he's jiving, he's coming down to the left side now. He's finding some gaps, and he's turning up some space. Only has the punter to beat him. That's who gets him. It was Luke Lewis and Donovan Mitchell. That's some athleticism right there. We saw that on his interception last week and put the Raiders in great field position.
Big plays for this Nettleton team.
Absolutely. Donovan Mitchell absolutely got to be watching out for. He's only a sophomore, so this is only his first season on the varsity squad. So unsure.
He's got a bright future for sure.
Very bright future. I don't know if he'll continue to play defense. He played a lot of offense in junior high, so kind of go wherever the coach wants him to be at. All around standout talent. Jefferson in the backfield. Harrell on his right side. He's going to keep it himself. Jefferson found a little bit of a gap, and he gets about 7 yards there. Makes it 2nd down and 3. 7:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 6-26. Raiders down 20. Raiders getting the play in. It's Jefferson in the backfield. Kamari Harrell on his left side. 2 receivers out right with the tight end, and then receiver on the left, and the snap is botched. It'll be fell on by Harrell and makes it 3rd down and 8. Excuse me, 3rd down and 18. 7:04 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and Raiders with another botched snap on the night. I think that's number 4 on the day. Definitely something.
It's been a real issue here for the Nettleton team.
Definitely had a little bit of effect on this game. However, Raiders still playing some really good football. Jefferson gets the snap, stepping up in the pocket, scrambling out, makes a throw, and it's caught and completed. And Jefferson's pass is complete by number 13, Christian McDaniel, a sophomore receiver. They're going to say it's good enough for a Nettleton Raider 1st down. 6:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 6-26. Raiders down by 20. Jefferson, after the completion of about 18 yards, 19 yards, enough to move the sticks, and now they're going to hand it off to Harrell, and Harrell is met in the backfield.
Handful of Badgers right there.
A lot of Badgers, and Kamari Harrell brought down in the backfield, and they say he lost about 2 yards, makes it 2nd down and 12. 6-26, Raiders down by 20 with 6:18 and ticking remaining here in the fourth. Jefferson gets the hard count, and great sell right there by the offensive line. Only one of them got touched, 3 fell down. I mean,
it's like a bowling pins out there.
It sure is. Offsides on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring it up to 2nd down and 7. 6-26. Raiders down by 20. 6:12 remains after the penalty. And here in the fourth quarter, they give it to Harrell. Kamari Harrell coming up, and he dives in.
There we go.
Raiders break the offensive drought, punches it in with Kamari Harrell with 6:06 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
That was a much-needed touchdown right there, but there's no offense. You know, there's a little bit of a drought that we were in, and we needed that right there.
Sure was.
Great touchdown for this team.
Kamari Harrell, heck of a player, and he found the end zone, found the grass, and dove to the pylon to get the 1st down.
Looks like we're going for 2.
Touchdown. Raiders are looking like they are going for 2, and we got a timeout on the field. Timeout, Beebe. We're going to take it with them. 6:06 remains here in the fourth quarter. 12-26. Raiders down by 14. Back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Raider football here on the EAB Sports Network. Marcus Jefferson totes in the 2-point conversion right there and makes it 14-26. Raiders cut the lead down by to cut it down to 12 points, and Nettleton is looking really good right now. That's a much-needed momentum. Won't be surprised if Nettleton tries the onside kick, try to bring this thing a little bit closer.
I've got to say, with the circumstances that we're in right now, we're looking good out here. We're making some good plays.
Offense had the drive, and now Coach Hampton's got to get this special teams unit down and ready.
Looks like we have Drew Gossett going out to kick.
Gossett is going to be the kicker, and Gossett's setting up his tee and getting ready to kick this one off. Beebe's going to, looks like they're bringing out their hands team. Take that back. They only have 5 on the front. Then a couple guys in the back rows waiting on the onside kick. Just got to go 10 yards before a Nettleton Raider touches it. Nettleton has 6 guys on the right, 4 guys on the left.
These guys are ready. Oh,
we got a timeout on the field. Let's see who the timeout is charged to. Timeout. Badgers. 6:06 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 14-26. Raiders down by 12. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Raider football here. 6:06 remains in the fourth quarter. 14-26. Raiders down by 12. And Beebe brings out their hands team this time. They got both front lines loaded up, and Gossett is set to kick this one off. Beebe's up close to the 50 this time. Raiders still have 6 on the right, 4 on the left, and Gossett puts it on the ground, and number 3 for Beebe falls on it. That's Elaine Clark, and Clark is recovery. Raiders a little slow to get up. That's Cam Phillips. He kind of hobbling. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna stick around to play defense. They're gonna
just hoping he's okay.
Yeah, he's a little hobbly. We don't need Cam Phillips injured, especially this close to conference. We are 3 weeks away from conference play. We got the rest of this game, then we got Blytheville, then we have a bye week. Raider, they would take over at the 45. 6:06 still remains here in the in the fourth. 1st and 10. It's been a really long game. It's still in the first quarter. It's McCormick in the backfield with Goodrich on his right side. They load up the right side. They got 2 receivers on the line and tied in the backfield. So is a receiver. They hand it off to Goodrich. Goodrich is tripped up at the line, and he gets about an extra 2 yards from that. Tripped up by Cam Phillips there, and
he bounced back.
That's Xavier Johnson. Cam Phillips is still on the sideline. Sometimes I get my 7s and 8s misconfused. 5:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 14-26. Raiders are down by 12. Beebe trying to ice this game out with the run. Taking their time getting to the line of scrimmage. Goodrich in the backfield on the right side. 2 receivers out right, so is a tight end, and receiver out to the left. McCormick brings receiver in motion, and fakes the handoff, throws a screen pass to number 30. That is Cameron Johnson.
Wow.
And he has a lot of green, and they're going to say he's still in bounds, and he'll take that one to the house. Touchdown, Badgers. And that is Cameron Johnson right there with 5:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Johnson, heck of a play right there. Got that one probably about at the, I want to say the 48-yard line on the opposite side of the field, and took it to the other end of the field all the way to the house. Beebe will go up 32-14. They're up by 20, I believe it's 28 right now, if my math is correct. My math does seem to be correct. Excuse me, that's 18. 18 right now. My math was wrong.
happens.
5:08 remains in the fourth, and Beebe's going to go for the 2-point conversion, put them up by 20. They give it to McCormick, keeps it. Tried to give it to Goodrich, but Goodrich ran off too quick, and he is stopped out of bounds, and he'll not have the extra point. 5:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Nettleton down by 18, 14-32. Raiders down by 18. We're taking a 6-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider football back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Raider football here with 5:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Nettleton down by 18, 14-32 as Beebe gets set to kick off after the 48-yard touchdown pass to Johnson. Sky kick is in the air. Kick to Tyler Cole. He muffs it, and the ball should still be live. They call it dead.
Catch by Tyler Cole.
Interesting call right there. But Raiders will take it over on the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Thought that would still be a live ball because usually you don't make the fair catch. You mean call for the signal, didn't bring it in, but play is live.
You know, Tyler, he was ready. He was ready to keep running. He was going to break out on the right side, but whistles were blown, and Raider offense will step back out on the field. 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter.
14-32, Raiders down by 18. 5:08 remains. Jefferson in the backfield with Kamari Harrell on his right side. One tight end, receivers out on the right and left. They hand it off to Kamari, and he gets stopped short in the backfield. Makes it about 2nd down and 13. 5 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter, and clock is ticking. 18-point ball game with Beebe with the lead. Jefferson setting up the play. Tried the hard count, didn't get it to go. 2nd down and 12 is what the scoreboard says. And Raiders setting up the play here. Snap is loose, snap on the ground, and Jefferson will fall on this one back behind the 10-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about, say, 13 yards. Makes it 3rd down and really long with 4:24 and rolling remaining here in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and long, and Raiders are pretty much working out of the back of their own end zone. Jefferson is in the shotgun. I believe that is still Kamari Harrell beside him in the backfield. If not, it's number 18. Let me double check the names on the roster. 18 is Darius McHouston. He plays defensive end. They give it to the running back. That is 16. That is Harrell. Harrell working down the sideline, juking and jiving, still on his feet. Makes it back to the original line of scrimmage. No, they're going to say he's about a yard short of that, so it's be 4th down and 11 after a gain of 11.
Looks like we're going to punt this ball away.
Yeah, they're bringing back out the punting squad with Torrance Spinks as the punter and trying to get this one pinned deep on the Badgers. 3:46 remains here in the fourth, 14-32. Raiders down by 18, and Spinks is the punter. Torrance Spinks setting up the play. They're going to bring Kyle Robertson in motion. Snap is through, and Spinks has enough time, gets the punt off, and that one's going to roll. And it rolls a while.
Way to roll right there.
Yes, and they pick it up about at the 34-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Badgers at the 34-yard line. 3:46 remains here in the fourth quarter. Badgers up by 18 over the Raiders. 14-32 is the score here at Raider Field. Make sure you stick around for our post-game show brought to you by American Navy. It's about time for the American Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. 3:46 remains here in the fourth quarter. 14-32. Raiders down by 18, and Nettleton is down by a little bit here against the Badgers. The Badgers making their way out on the field. So they're bringing McCormick out with the play. McCormick getting the play off in the huddle, getting everything set up. They're also going back out with Goodrich. Goodrich has been the best player on this Beebe field tonight. He's done a great job for this Beebe team.
He is a powerhouse there, Beebe.
Desmond Copeland, one of the best defensive backs in the conference, in my opinion, pulled off 2 picks as Goodrich breaks off about an 11-yard carry right there. It'd be 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 3:37 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. 14-32. Raiders down by 18 against the Badgers. And Badgers getting the play in the huddle, taking some time, letting the clock roll a little bit.
We'll say it's interesting how they received this play call from their coach.
Very is. A couple of teams do this. Batesville Pioneers are the same way.
Yeah.
They like to get the play call from the coach and then come out on the field. So McCormick is in the gun, and it was like Harbin's on his right side. Have yet to see his number, and they're going to hand it off to the back that is Harbin. Harbin is met after
wrapped up
a few yards and gets about 3 extra on the carry. Makes it 2nd down and 7. That is Madden Harbin on the carry for 3 yards. 2:49 remains here in the fourth quarter. 14-32. Raiders down by 18 to this very impressive BB Badger team. With a really stout, really good running back, Curtis Goodrich. 2:35 and ticking. It's BB setting up the play in the huddle, letting some play clock roll. 10 seconds and counting here. It's McCormick in the gun. So they bring out a different running back this time. Let's try to see who this is. They hand it off to him. It's number 24. That is Cameron Harness. And he gets about 2 yards. Excuse me, that's number 34. Braden Allison. He gets about 1 yard.
Gotcha.
Makes it 3rd down and 4. Allison stands about 5'6", 160. That's Jonathan Roteman on the tackle for the Raiders. It's a heck of a carry right there for his first carry of the night. And the Raiders have a 3rd down here. Good opportunity for a stop.
For sure.
To my words.
And there we go.
Keep it and
spoken into existence.
Manifested that one, if you may. It makes it back to 4th down and 7 after that right there. And number 44 gets the tackle there. Got James Milbrook on it. Also joining in, number 42, Camden Woods. And he plays linebacker. You know what number I wore back in my day?
What number?
42. I played linebacker just like Camden Woods.
Gotcha.
And
Did you enjoy your time here?
I did. It was a lot of fun being a Nettleton Raider. It looks like BB's going to jog it off the field. Looks like they're probably going to call a timeout and let some more clock roll before they bring on the punt squad. 3 seconds on the play clock, 50 seconds on the game clock, and they're going to call a timeout before it expires at, looks like it's 48 seconds. We're going to take this timeout with them. We're going to take a 30-second break. 14-32, Badgers up by 18. 48 seconds here in the fourth quarter remain. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Fourth quarter action of Raider football. 48 seconds remains here in the fourth and the game. 14-32 is the score. Raiders are down by 18 to a very impressive Beebe Badger team. The punter gets the snap, takes a couple jogs out, and it's kicked up, and it looks like it bounced off a Raiders back, and Beebe will recover and remain possession of the football.
You know, it's just not going Raider way today.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate turn of events there. Recovered by number 45, Bo Clifton. And I couldn't see the young man whose back that bounced off of. And it's a very
unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate right there. 48 seconds remains here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be first and 10 for Beebe on their own 32-yard line. And it's going to be Beebe running out, getting ready to play some football here. Probably get their victory formation set up and knee this one away. 48 seconds and counting. It looks like it's going to be the knee or a really awkward pistol setup. Snap to McCormick. McCormick will knee there. Clock will start rolling. It needs one more knee, and this game will be considered over. It's be second down and about 17, and be Badger football. 28 seconds on the clock. Fourth quarter coming to an end. McCormick jogging back on the field after getting the play call. And as soon as it's snapped, this one is going to be over. McCormick gets the snap, takes the knee.
And that's going to be game.
That will do it. Clock is winding down. No point of running another play, and clock will expire here. 14-32 is the score. Badgers win by 18, and it's going to be the Beebe's first win of the season. Both teams will move to 1-1 on the season. Tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have our American Navy post-game show. It's time for the America's Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Back here in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail tip, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Welcome into our America's Navy post-game show. It's time for the American Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Let's talk about the scoring of this game. In the first quarter, it was a one-touchdown affair. Goodrich had a 2-yard run off a blocked punt. With 4:29 remaining in the first, made it 7-0 after the extra point from Rodriguez. In the second quarter, Beebe struck again. It was more from 31 yards out from a pass from McCormick. It made it 14-0 after the extra point at 11:02. And the next play, Raiders had some life. It was Paul Sisk, a 75-yard kickoff return. Extra point, no good. Beebe got through and blocked that one. 6-14 was the score after that. In the third quarter, very low-scoring game in the first half, 6-14. Raiders scored, I believe it was 3 touchdowns with Xavier Harrell and a pick 6 last quarter, so 28 points last game. And Nettleton only held to 6 this first half today. Or in the third quarter, it was Goodrich again from 2 yards, 6:02 on the clock, and very good game from Curtis Goodrich. He had 2 touchdowns for this team, but a lot of good big-sized runs. Goodrich scored from 2 yards out, extra point, no good. And then in the third quarter again, McCormick runs in for 2 yards with 51 seconds. Extra point on that one, also no good. In the fourth, 6:06 remaining, it was a Kamari Harrell 21-yard touchdown and a 2-point conversion that was good on a Marcus Jefferson keeper. And to end off the fourth quarter scoring, it was number 30, Cameron Johnson of Beebe, on a 48-yard touchdown pass from McCormick. Extra point, also no good. Lots of highs and lows this week. Got to see some new players on the field. But Nettleton does not take away the win. 14-32 is the final score here. And it's Beebe with their first win of the season. Both teams will move to 1-1 on the year. Nettleton will get ready to take on Blytheville next week starting on Monday and prepping in practice. Nettleton will have Blytheville on the road, so we will have that game for you on Nettleton Raider Athletic page, and also, of course, always on 101.3 Bob FM. Tell you what we're going to do, let's take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we're going to name our JOSM player of the game, and we're going to get out of here. So let's take a 2-minute break and have a little bit more of the American Navy post-game show. Back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Find your future. Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Raider football here on 101.3 Bob FM and Nettleton Raider Athletics. You're joining us for our American Navy post-game show. It's time for America's Navy post-game show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Now we're going to finish this thing up. Name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Player of the Game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Tonight, we're going to give it to number 10, Paul Sisk. Paul Sisk, the junior, had a big-time 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And I felt like he battled through some adversity tonight, played a different position. He played receiver. He's a running back. So
wow.
Very good job from Paul Sisk playing a different position, doing kickoff returns, and being a big-time player for the Raiders.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever you have guys out here filling in roles that they never played before, it's a big step up. And that's what you need on this Nettleton team, being able to fill those roles, and that's what we needed tonight. And it didn't go the way we wanted, but, we got some good plays, especially heading into next week.
Definitely so. And we got a good look for Blytheville next week. This Beebe team plays very physical. Truman plays in the same conference, so we got two good looks coming into Blytheville, and we're going to have a great showing next week. Nettleton takes on Blytheville at Blytheville next week at 7. Pregame on the EAB Sports Network, whether that's 101.3 Bob FM or Nettleton Raider Athletics on YouTube. We'll kick off at 6:30. Feel free to join us on either one or make the trip yourself. Either way, come out, come support the Raiders, and it's going to be a fun one. That's all we have for you tonight. We're going to wrap up the American Navy postgame show with the shout-outs to the crew. It's time for the American Navy, it was the American Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. So we're going to start out shouting out the NTV crew. Here is my co-partner, Hunter Tolbert. Also joining in the booth, Colton Stevens. On camera tonight, Dylan Conaway and Max Samples, and Ryan Bell is also running around getting some camera shots for us as well. That's the NTV crew. In the back in the studio, my main man, Gavin Grubbs. Roll 5, brother. And that's all we have for you. So from all of us here, bringing you Nettleton Raider football, that's all we have. So have a great night. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.